Okay, you're right. I apologize because I'll be there for the fall. So you're right. You're right. I'll be right there for the fall.
You'll have your time.
I'll be right there.
Let us have
I'll
ours.
be right there. I'll be right there.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let me ask you this, Swagu, and I'll come to you on this. In all seriousness, do you think the Cowboys look like a playoff team right now?
Yeah, they do. They do right now. Defensively, I think they're going to be one of the better units in the NFL, not just in the NFC East. And obviously, we know what Philly is offensively and defensively based on what they did to Washington. But what Dan Quinn has been doing is not something new that we've been talked about. We talked about this last year, and we asked about the sustainability of turnovers. Well, it's not in the vein of turnovers. It's in the vein of pressuring quarterbacks, making big plays, and putting teams in negative yardage situations. When we think about Dallas, all we usually focus on, and even I've been a victim of this, is offense and Dak Prescott and the wide receivers and the offensive line. The offensive line right now is the number one blocking offensive line in the NFL. And I know that has a lot to do with opponent, and it's going to get tougher as the road goes along. But there are some things about Dallas that even I didn't think would materialize this early. The other thing that I see, Molly, Stephen A. and Mad Dog, is that Kellen Moore has stepped his game up. Because sometimes you get into the vein of having a guy that you think can bail you out on everything that you're doing offensively. I've been critical of him. He's done a good job with Cooper Rush. It was the Giants and it was the Bengals. So I'm not about to start ringing the bell or sweating like Michael Irvin on the show or talking about what God did like DJ Khaled. I'm just going to sit back and say it at 2-0. I didn't expect them to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. I expected them to beat the Giants because it's a divisional opponent and you can have success. The Cowboys look like a playoff team based on being in the NFC. If they were in the AFC, it might be a different conversation we would be having.
They didn't believe. God did. Whatever. Let me tell you something, man. I got to tell you. It's just unbelievable to me. So let me get this straight. So they go up against a Bengals squad with no offensive line. I mean, Joe Burrow's on suicide watch every weekend, okay? All right. So the Dallas Cowboys, they hold on for dear life after giving up a lead, and they got to squeeze that victory out, okay? And then after that, they go up against Daniel Jones and the New York Giants. Okay, no quarterback, no number one quarterback, no number one wide receiver, nobody that's a number one kind of talent on the offensive line. All you got is poor Saquon Barkley trying to carry the team on his shoulders. But we going to stop the presses, and we going to sit up there and say, Dallas Cowboys look like a playoff team. I mean, this is unbelievable. I got to tell y'all something right now.
What do they look like?
Funny. But you know what? They look like a decent football team. That's what they look. They don't look like trash. They look like a decent football team with an elite defense, a suspect offense, okay? And here's the reality of the situation. They vying for the wild card. It ain't like they winning the NFC East. We all know that. Okay. We all know they ain't winning the NFC East. They ain't beat Philadelphia. And so when we look at it from that perspective, right, since you're not going to win your division, because I'm declaring that. I'm speaking that into existence because it's just going to happen, okay? Now you got whether it's Los Angeles, Arizona, or San Francisco out west. Whether it's Tampa or New Orleans in the South, because somebody that's on this show right now, he don't have on his goggles, spiano glasses right now. You understand? But some dude named Marcus Spears that people affectionately know as Swagu was talking about Jameis Winston and what kind of impact he was going to get when I was talking about.
Right now, my bad.
Here's the question, okay? So you got New Orleans and Tampa Bay in the South. You got Green Bay, Minnesota, and we can't sleep on Detroit in the North, and Chicago for that matter, all right? And, of course, that's what you got to deal with. So the Dallas Cowboys got to deal with all of those teams. They didn't look great when Dak Prescott was in the lineup. They riding Richie Cunningham, Cooper Rush right now, okay? So they riding him right now, all right? All right, CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, he made that fantastic one-handed catch. We acted like that was the same catch that Odell Beckham Jr. made years ago, or Pickens just made a week ago.
Don't dilute that man catch. Don't dilute the man catch. It was a phenomenal catch.
It was a nice catch. It was a nice catch, okay?
Stephen A., don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're needling right now. You're needling. It's a great catch.
I like CeeDee Lamb, but he did drop a 52-yard touchdown.
Well, we all saw that. He answered for it right there.
We did drop it, right? Okay. And I'm just saying, there's a lot of questions, And everybody acting like Dallas is destined for the playoffs. No, the hell they ain't. Go
Stephen
on,
A.
Doggy.
I'm sorry, Doggy. Go ahead, man.
Go
No,
ahead.
I mean, I'm with you.
Wait until
Marcus,
Doggy
I'm with
speaks.
you. He's
Wait.
lost. First off, Steve, there's a lot of bad teams in the NFL. So the idea now that you're going to kill them for beating the Giants, there's a lot of garbage teams. How come you don't kill the Eagles, who just beat the Lions, Vikings, and Washington 3-0, and you got them number one on your chart? But their schedule doesn't count. But their schedule doesn't count, but Dallas's does. Now, you killed me before about being inconsistent. That seems to be pretty inconsistent. The Eagles are the best team in football. They played nobody. Dallas, no big deal. They beat the Giants. Who cares? Which one is it? Number two, last year they won the division and lost a home playoff game. So maybe they're a little better off if they don't win the division, take the pressure off them, and maybe they go out there and win 2 or 3 games on the road in the playoffs. Number three, they have not a good defense. They got a great defense. Outside of Green Bay and Tampa, you name me a better defense in the NFL. They get the quarterback. They got a great player in this Parsons, who he's not LT, but let's put him in that discussion.
He's the second coming.
He's
the second
great.
coming to LT.
He's great, and they got a good ball hawk in secondary. They killed Cincinnati. They killed the Giants. Giants did nothing in that game outside of one Barkley run. Right. And then finally, look at that schedule. They got the Lions at home. They got the Bears at home. They got Washington at home. They got nobody in that schedule. Look at this schedule. This is garbage. Lions, Bears, Giants, Colts, Texans. They're going to win 10 games.
They're going
to win 10 games.
Wait a minute. Well, first of all, they got a bye week this upcoming week. Let's throw that out there because the Commanders are a bye week. Let's throw that in there right now, okay? So they got that bye week. After that, I got the Dallas Cowboys losing 3 of the next 4 games. I'm
they're
sorry.
They're going to beat the Lions and Bears.
I apologize. I got them losing, I'd say, at least 4 of the next 6 games. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.